It's the Techstination Week podcast. I'm Fred Fishkin. Welcome to the compilation of this week's Techstination reports and more. What were some of the top search trends for the month of March? According to Google, a lot of us were interested in or worried about those giant Joro spiders. We're all becoming Little Miss Muffets. Google search trends expert Molly Vandenberg says March Madness dominated search in sports, the Oscars in entertainment, and she says it's interesting to note that the search trends for COVID have changed.
In 2020, the top trending question was, what is a pandemic? And then in 2021, it was, how long does the vaccine last? And now in 2022, it's, when can I go back to work after COVID? And that kind of progress, I think, is really testimonial to the past couple of years.
Other trending topics for March were related to Women's History Month. When veteran audio industry entrepreneur Tom DeVesta was faced with supply constraints in building some of his leading Como audio products, he made lemonade out of lemons. Using parts that are more readily available, DeVesta and his team have built a new stereo Bluetooth speaker system, Como Blue Stereo, which pairs beautifully with the new Como audio analog turntable. Each sells for about $400, and they're beautifully crafted in walnut.
It's a product that's designed really for the music lover who wants real stereo, 2 channels, not simulated second channel, but real 2-channel. Which gives you the kind of sound staging and depth that's only possible by doing that.
Impressive, and it can all be portable too with an optional battery. Don't forget the turntable too for the rich sound of vinyl. Find more at comoaudio.com. A functional smartwatch with fitness, heart rate, sleep tracking, and more doesn't have to be expensive. The Tranya Go, Tranya, sells on Amazon for under $40 and features a bright color touchscreen, IP68 waterproofing, and notifications as well. It is quite a bit for the money, and it can go about a week on a charge. Where it could use some work is in the user interface of the accompanying app. For a similar price, the Wyze Watch, WYZE, has a better build, aluminum instead of plastic, and a better app. It also has sensors for blood oxygen levels in addition to menstrual tracking capability. Both devices are great examples of how inexpensive some of the latest wearable technology can be. And should a watch at that price be lost or broken? Well, it isn't that big of a deal. It has been nicknamed Earendel, Old English for morning star, and it was discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope that's been probing the universe for more than 30 years. The significance? NASA astrophysicist Dr. Patty Boyd.
It is the farthest single star that we have ever been able to observe. And the light from this single star left that object when the universe was about 1 billion years old, maybe even younger. Right now, we're at 13.8 or so billion years old. So we're really looking at a baby picture of a star from the very early universe.
A phenomenon called gravitational lensing helped to make the discovery possible. And stay tuned with Hubble's new companion, James Webb Space Telescope, about to begin work as well. The Tamagotchi line from Bondi, America is continuing to forge new partnerships to expand the virtual pet lineup, this time with Toy Story Tamagotchi. Bondi, America's Trish Garrett.
Because Pixar has their big summer blockbuster Lightyear coming out this June, we are introducing not only Woody and Buzz, but actually all of their friends as well. There are 17 characters total that you get to actually play with. In this case, you are actually switching toys and getting to play with each toy one at a time.
The Toy Story Tamagotchi is coming in June, but you can get in line to pre-order now. Don't be surprised to see lots of parents placing orders, maybe for their kids, maybe not. The virtual pet line goes back more than 25 years. Those are our reports for this week. You can find a full archive of reports and complete interviews at Techstination.com. Thanks for listening. Now this. It takes a lot of listening to build a better radio, and that's just what the folks at C. Crane have done. Bob Crane and his crew, nestled among the rivers and tallest trees in the world in Fortuna, California, have made a habit of listening to their customers. And that's just what they've done in building the CC Skywave SSB, the Swiss Army knife of portable radios. For everyday listening to AM or FM in the yard or patio or on the nightstand without having to drain a mobile phone battery, it's a great companion. But it is also a companion equipped for NOAA weather information and alerts that can be life-saving. You can listen to FEMA and Coast Guard transmissions too. Beyond all of that, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. It's compact, easy to take with you, and built to last. The CC Skywave SSB. Click on the link at Techstination.com.